Okay, so I get asked a lot about my tattoos. So this is a promised video that I wanted to make for all the people who keep asking me about tattoos and are they painful? How long do they last? Which part of the body is most sensitive? And what kind of tattoos you can go for if you're still new to this whole industry or just in general you're scared of tattoos. So I have Shobit with me, but he's on a phone call right now. So I decided to start this video with Bloody Mary. And I mean it. When I say I'm starting this video with a Bloody Mary, I'm making this Bloody Mary from the scratch. Those who don't know, I love Bloody Mary as a hangover drink. We really had a couple of beers last night, then we switched to rum, and now I'm just like, I need a Bloody Mary, okay? And if you are coming to Jaipur, by the way, my favorite Bloody Mary place is Bar Pladio, okay? I'm gonna keep moving this camera around, so don't like expect me to be the perfect filmmaker and shoot this whole thing. So you know me, okay? Um, yeah. So let's start with. I'm gonna just chit chat while I do this. Just taking this normal shaker, and we put some ice. Da-da-da. Cool. Then usually I go for the Grey Goose vodka, but I have some absolute Mandarin left, so I'm just gonna use it because I want to finish it. And this is the perfect amount for two Bloody Marys. So okay, here we go. You wanna see this? Yep. Yeah, I did that. I, now I'm regretting. Maybe I should have waited to make another one more drink and added the whole thing. But it's fine. It's okay. Um, I think this maybe shift. No, you know what? Fuck it. Then I'm gonna add some lime juice. Ta-da! I'm also going to add like a real tomato juice. You wanna call it tomato juice or puree or whatever, or it's gonna be a mess. Yeah, so good. Um, Then I'm also I didn't have that what you said what I don't know what to call that sauce. Sorry, I forgot. So this is just little soy mixed with vinegar to give like a tingy flavor. Whole thing. Tabasco, the main thing to make it spicy. How much? One, two, three. Okay. Oh, I can smell it. It's so good. I think this should be enough. No, a little bit more. Cool. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Um, what else? Oh yeah. Then we're gonna add some salt. Yep. Black pepper. Mm-hmm. Perfect. I guess we are good to go. I also wanted to add a little bit of kimchi juice to get a bit more tangy flavor. Yes. Oh, okay. Smells amazing. What else? So first, I'm just gonna shake this one. Then I also have this ready-made Bloody Mary Jimmy cocktail mix, just in case I ruin my thing. I need to have a backup. So this one. Okay. So wait, are you done? Because I. Okay. Okay. Shobit is here. So I want you to shake this thing. और मैंने ना गलती से सारा वोडका डाल दिया है. So विल डाइल्यूट. ओके ठीक है. अपन इसको मिक्स कर लेंगे ठीक है. बट डू दिस थिंग. And I love to garnish the Bloody Marys with celery. I don't have celery, but cucumber also works. But this stall, all right? So we just put this in the glass. अच्छे से करना. What? हाँ. Like the full flavor should just. Oh yeah, yes. नहीं नहीं अच्छे से करो. For backup, I'm still opening this. Uh, what? Did you spill the whole thing? Yep, you did. The whole thing.
Sorry.
Whole thing.
Yeah.
Nah, oh God, and I don't even have more vodka. Okay, bye guys. I'll make this video again. मेरे पूरे ब्लडी मैरी की बैंड बजाती है साथ में. Like, if you see the condition of my table right now, that stain is never coming out. And this table is going to reek of vodka, which I'm not really so unhappy about. But it's a sign from God कि मुझे मर्दों से बिल्कुल मदद नहीं लेनी चाहिए. बिल्कुल यूजलेस होते हैं ये, सिर्फ शेक करने को कहा था यार. That's very weird. It's a very weird action that I just did, but like, hello, very humiliating, So today was supposed to be my workout day, but we skipped gym because Mohak Bhaiya was not available today. And instead I decided to make Bloody Mary. How amazing, right? And अब मेरे पास vodka भी नहीं है, तो मेरी फेवरेट जिन की बॉटल यूज करने वाली हूँ मैं ब्लडी मैरी बनाने के लिए, विच माई हार्ट इज एकिंग. बट शोभित ने चैट जीपीटी किया है कि इसको यूज कर सकते हैं, तो फिर कर रही है, क्योंकि चैट जीपीटी तो हमारे लाइफ के डिसीजन लेता है ना जी. तो शोभित तू बैठ जा के, तू यहीं सिगरेट पी ले, तेरे को अब ये बन के रहेगी, ये ब्लडी मैरी बन के रहेगी. bloody Mary ban ke rahegi. So this time I'm going to be a bit careful with the quantity I'm taking. So just gonna say this was, let's say, 30 ml. Then there's more. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay. I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit. Hope you can see this stuff, right? So, Jesus Christ. This is not how I imagined this to go, but well, who cares? At the end, I just want to enjoy a Bloody Mary. So, we're gonna put some ice. Right? And some tomato juice, as usual, as I said. Jesus Christ. Okay. I can put this whole thing. Yeah. Not bad, right? Then again, we're just gonna quickly add some black pepper. Cool. Some salt. Shobit, where's the lime juice? These men, I tell you. Okay. Now, yeah, gonna add the sauce. Perfect. And some kimchi sauce. Yeah, this is my favorite part. And I'm going to remove all these things and bring some lime juice. Pardon me. Okay. We're almost done. Almost done, okay? So, I'm just gonna add this lime juice. You can put this there. वो कहाँ है इसका? वो हाँ, लाइए दीजिए. I'm going to mix the backup thing as well. I've decided. Great. Don't fall this time. I'm not fall. नहीं तू बैठ जा इधर. मैं फिर डाल रही हूँ तुझे ब्लडी मैरी. Please be nice. Please be nice. Okay, I think we're good, right? Huh?
What chance नहीं लेते उसके ऊपर. I think it's mixed
Okay. I hope my fitness trainer is not watching this video. Because then, like, Namisha, you make me. Okay. So, first of all, I'm going to still add some jimmies. Because, for God's sake, whatever. ये मेरा पहले का जो इतना सा बचा गिरने के बाद जो ब्लडी मैरी था वो है ठीक है ready
Yes. Let's do this.
Ooh, not bad यार आइस ज़्यादा हो गया खोल दूँ वाह क्या बात है cure for hangover nice
Which almost gave a bad headache.
हाँ यार oh my god I'm just like ठीक है इसको हटा दो हमने कुछ नहीं किया ठीक है किसी ने कुछ नहीं देखा एक्चुअली सब let's see do you want some ice let me know
I think it's good.
and let me know if you want some more gin in it let's see ready cheers
Cheers. Cheers.
oh my god this is so good ah fuck yes
Spicy.
yep
Nice.
I just realized we could add more Tabasco. You want some more Tabasco?
No, it's spicy enough for me.
This is a really good Bloody Mary. मेरा दिल खुश हो गया. Also, wow, for surprisingly, my white top doesn't have any tomato on it.
तो उसमें अभी वोडका और जिन दोनों है.
Yeah.
Try this.
Oh shit.
वो already cocktail हो चुका है.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah, they is different. Mine tastes mixer, right?
It tastes bad.
Nice, not bad. Okay, so we have the whole vibe set. Now we have Bloody Marys and we have Shobit. Because tattoo अच्छे बना रहता है और कुछ नहीं अब मैं trust कर सकती इस बंदे पे. All the sleeves, okay, all the sleeves can you. This particular sleeve that you see on my hand, like on hand, can you? Yeah, just look at this beauty.
एक second. Look at this. And this says that my hands are steady. Enough. ठीक है. So this was just
Right. Okay.
was supposed to happen, I guess.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
ठीक है, fine. एक बार माफ किया. And yeah, so this entire sleeve is done by him, and this is also done by him, and this is also done by him, and
We have a matching gun tattoo.
हाँ. So I told Shobit that let's make a video because everyone keeps asking me these questions about tattoos and this and that. I already said that in the beginning of this video, but I'll say it again just in case I don't use that blooper wala video. So Shobit, all the people that you have worked with so far, I know I'm the best. Okay, no, I take that back. So people have raised some questions on Instagram. One of them specifically is that what's the most painful body part to get tattoo on?
The most painful is so there is this. I mean, it's sort of true, but people think that जहाँ पे भी skin पतला होता है,
Yeah.
वहाँ पे it hurts more. It's not always true. Sometimes it's true, but in general, ribs hurt the most.
Yeah.
Ribs are painful. If you're getting something small, then it doesn't matter so much because it's going to be like half an hour tattoo. But if it goes up and it goes beyond 3 hours, then that's when it really starts hurting.
Right.
Second is sternum. Sternum is also quite painful.
Yeah.
But
This part, no? Yeah.
sternum is quite painful, and it's painful for both. The person getting it and us also, because that is actually back breaking. We have to be like this for hours, so the back goes.
Okay.
So it's painful for both.
Okay.
Then there is calf is surprisingly, like I said, it's not always true. Calf is chunky. It has muscle. It has good amount of. The skin is also thick, but calf gets painful again after. But again, matlab, it's if you're getting a 30 to 40 minute tattoo, it's not going to be very painful. Anything that goes above and beyond the 3 hour mark becomes painful.
Right.
So,
if you ask me, knuckles.
Knuckles also.
Knuckles. Like, oh my god. Even this, if this was a stick and poke, I couldn't. In 30 minutes, I was just done. And I have a good amount of tolerance for pain.
We
But-
see.
Yeah, I mean, this was just like, oh my god. Like, I had to really distract myself, and obviously I did. But yeah, and the spine.
Mm.
Oh fuck yeah. मतलब तुम्हें जितने भगवान है याद आ जाए. You know,
Yeah.
if you're getting a tattoo on the spine, and yes, you are right about the ribs for sure. That's why मैंने अभी तक ribs पे कराया नहीं है, क्योंकि मुझे डर लगता है कि ribs पे तो मेरी भी जान चली जाएगी. So yeah. And I think to women, I'm just gonna say one very important thing. If you don't know it already, that if you're getting an appointment for a tattoo, do not get it around your luteal phase, like right before periods, because उस टाइम पे स्किन बहुत सेंसिटिव होगा, इन्फ्लेम्ड होगी बॉडी, तो जितनी तुम्हारी टॉलरेंस है उसकी आधी की भी आधी होगी. Make sense? Yeah. So I mostly make sure that I never get a tattoo somewhere around my menstrual cycle. Yeah. What other thing that people ask me was, I mean, what do people usually ask you in general about tattoos?
The first and foremost is the pain. How much is it going to hurt? So
Yeah.
90% of the times यही होता है कि people you build it up in your head also so much, thinking about the tattoo, thinking about the pain, thinking about everything, and 90% of the times it's like you sit down, I make my first mark, and they go like इतना ही बस इतना ही होगा.
Yeah.
फालतू डर रहे थे.
Yeah.
हाँ फालतू ही. And it's usually मतलब yeah, if it's your first tattoo, of course you'll have questions, you'll have everything in your head, and but yeah, don't worry about it. Just go for it.
Yeah.
It's going to not. Back in the days, the machines were heavy. They were quite brutal to the skin.
Yeah.
So it used to hurt a lot. But now the machines are silent. The machines have changed. The artists have evolved.
Yeah.
So most of the times you would not.
But like,
It's
what would
better.
you like specifically tell people who wants to get their first tattoo ever, and they're not very comfortable with needlework? What would you tell them?
First of all, injections and tattoos are very different things. Me being a tattoo artist, if I say, and I do say this to my clients, that I am sort of afraid to get injections. Being a tattoo artist, I know, sad story.
Wow.
But
Nice.
yeah, it's completely different. Needle for injections, the needle goes quite deep into the skin.
Okay.
But for tattoos, it's not the story. We are just barely putting ink on your second layer. That's the
Epidermis.
dermis.
Yeah.
Epidermis is the first layer. Then we scratch it off. We put it in on the dermis.
Yeah.
We make sure if your artist is experienced, they'll make sure that it doesn't go beyond the dermis. So it's just I mean, it's
Yeah.
don't worry about the pain.
That's a very psychopathic way of saying it. But I would suggest you, if you are a beginner, when I say beginner, because I'm a tattoo collector, so for me, I call this people who haven't really gotten any ink yet, I call them beginner. Go for something small so that you understand the intensity. And you also understand कि भाई कितनी फट रही तुम्हारी, and आर्टिस्ट भी उस हिसाब से चूज करना जो तुम्हारा डिजाइन है. Oh, by the way, we discussed that also. क्योंकि किसी ने पूछा था अभी इंस्टाग्राम पे that they want to do some line work, fine line work, and how fast does it fade? That's what the person asked me. So I wouldn't say that it fades if you get it at a spot which is not very expanding and kind of जैसे तुम बाइसेप पे करोगे फाइन वर्क, तो फिर भी आई थिंक चांसेस होंगे, राइट, थोड़ा सा फेड होने के, स्ट्रेच होने के चांसेस होंगे. Yeah, knuckles पे I think so बहुत chances होते हैं.
Knuckles are difficult.
Because you're washing it non-stop and the skin is also very, I think so.
Skin is different.
Different.
On your hands, you have an extra. So on the knuckles, it's still fine. But if you see your palm and your feet, you have an extra layer of protection, and the skin is very thick. So avoid getting anything in this spot.
Oh yeah.
So
Like
this,
Daddy's princess and stuff. Avoid
Yeah.
that tattoo in general, you know.
Yeah.
It suits only Priyanka Chopra because she is in general Daddy's princess. Sorry.
So hands, yeah, you use your hands a lot,
Yeah.
and but the hands are in general very difficult to tattoo and for the tattoo to heal. It's
Yeah.
just yours healed beautifully. That's all the credit goes to the artist also.
Yeah, Miriam.
And it depends on your skin also.
Yeah.
Sometimes for people it just doesn't stay,
True.
and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Yeah, this particular face, the tattoo fades really fast. Yeah. Tell me about the most funny or like the most blunderous, like what's the blunder that has happened with you while tagging someone?
I do get this question a lot, but a lot of things come to the head. Some pop up, and
It's okay, you can tell.
of course I will tell.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes people come with horrible ideas. One that pops up is hubby's princess. Somebody wanted hubby's princess tattooed on themselves. So back in the days when I had just started tattooing, I was very particular about what tattoo I'm making because overheads नहीं थे, bills नहीं pay करने थे उतने. I was young. I could refuse.
Yeah.
So I would just blurt it out. I would just say this is a stupid idea.
Yeah.
Don't get it tattooed. You will regret it after 5 years.
Right.
ठीक है. तो ये होता था तो hubby's princess. I didn't do it.
I'm proud of you. Yes, man. Cheers to that.
Then
Cheers.
during those cheers. During those days, I used to refuse girlfriends' names, wives' names, everything. I just used to refuse butterflies. I specifically hated making butterflies.
Yeah.
But I was biased.
I get it. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Generally speaking, people would get their partners, girlfriend's name tattooed. Temporary tattoo बनवा के कोई आ गया.
Okay.
The girl saw it, and he was like, यार अब इसको permanent कर दो. Permanent girlfriend भी है भाई तेरी.
बाप रे. Fuck.
So that is
Yeah.
that's something.
But like the opposite of blunder, I would, if I may ask, what tattoo you did that really moved your heart? That felt like, wow, this is something, like,
Many times people would come with stories of their. There was a point when I was tattooing, and my consultations would go for like 3 hours or so, and they would come up with. I'm finding it difficult to put my finger on the most moving tattoo, but yeah, few of them like they would dedicate it to. One was the client lost their 1-year-old child.
oh,
So
Yeah,
he
that's
had that
hectic.
tattooed, and
Wow.
it was. He wanted me to sort of. He got it from someone else, and he wanted some things around it, and he shared the
Okay.
story. So it was moving, and people come up with
yeah.
like moving stories.
Yeah, that's intense. That's intense. I think when people get tattoo around grief, yeah, that is something I would say that's something so personal to them,
Yeah.
Like nobody else can ever understand the depth of it. Yeah.
You can't. You just can't.
Yeah. I would really like to tell you guys about the sleeve that he did for me. First of all, I want to tell you how I met him because that's a really crazy story. Cheers to that. Yeah, come on. But you have no idea the shit we have seen in life. I mean, in a good way. Um, 2014, I had started giving exams college for college applications, and believe me, I was hopeless because I had to really fight in my family to just say that I want to be an artist. Okay, by this time, already deadlines were crossed. All the people who could get into the fine art colleges already had their portfolios ready, already had their fundings ready. It was just crazy scene. Okay, I had no clue that this is how it's hard. It's hard to get into a fine art college. So great, I experienced it. So I applied in all the, all the great colleges in the country. And then there was DU Fine Art, college where I went to give the entrance. And they take away your phone, okay? So we have given the exam, we come out, we still we don't have our phone. And my mother must be somewhere outside, of the campus. I don't know where she is. I don't know what's the time. I see this guy fully dressed exactly how he's dressed right now. He just had a little bit more hair on his head. I think he had like a
Lot more.
dreads, yeah. I think he had dreads, yeah. And he looked pretty cool to me because, I enjoy people who give this dark aura. So I just go up to him, and this is still me being very introvert. And I just did that. What's the time? And then he's like, I don't have a watch. I don't have a watch. I'm like, yeah, okay. Never mind. So, yeah. And then I didn't know his name. I didn't know who he was. And we never talked again. Of course, we never met. That was the only interaction. Few months later, I get a message on Instagram. Hey, did I not see you in DU? Like, I'm like, ये लड़का तो देखा देखा लग रहा है ये तो वही डार्क ऑरा वाला लड़का है and then we started talking, and by this time I think it was already like 2015 when I left my house. And while like literally hitchhiking or whatever, when I reached Delhi finally with like no place to go whatsoever, but एक clarity थी कि मुझे टैटू करवाना है इससे. तो मैं पूछ के आई हूँ कि कहाँ है तेरा स्टूडियो. मतलब भाई, एंड तब हमारा पहला स्टार्ट हुआ था ये पार्ट, है ना, लाइक या
this was
ये
the first
दिस
one.
आई विल शो यू गाइस अ बिट क्लोज दिस. Because I told him, like, I'm very influenced by the moon, and I think of myself as a moon child. ये तो उस टाइम पे ना बड़ी कॉन्सेप्ट्स नए नए थे. अभी तो बड़ा ऐसा हो जाता है कि हाँ हैशटैग मून चाइल्ड व्हाटएवर. उस टाइम ये बड़ी नई नई बातें हुआ करती थी. तो I told him I need something that really aligns with the fact that I'm very intuitive, and the moon guides me, and moon is my best friend, and this is what it is. Then he designed this whole thing, and yeah, he made this, and I loved it. And I always remember this because this was literally one of the first few pieces that made me feel like, wow, this is good stuff, like good handwork right here. So, and then yeah, slowly I would bump into him in every other city, and then he would start to add more elements to it. The most interesting was this whole particular part. I'm just gonna show you because I always dodge when people say show me your tattoo, but then I wait for the right time, and I think right now is the right time because the artist is sitting right here. So I told him that I saw this in my dream, this lady in her cosmic form, like floating in space. He first painted it in watercolors, showed it to me. Is this something that you saw? I'm like, yes. He's like, fine, I'll just draw it on your hand and we'll tattoo it. I'm like, is this guy real? Is this guy real? And yeah, he did that. And this was around the time when I was running this place called Home for Artists. He used to just come over and make tattoos, like, on all the people of the community. And so this whole thing turned out to be a concept called Trilokya, like teen lok, roop, काम, and then this which dhatu, teen dhatu basically. Oh my god. So yeah, how you shed layers, basically how you first shed layers of your ego, your materials, and then you reach a space of like shedding off more of your concept of selves, your identity, and then you reach a cosmic form. So that's how we basically developed this whole tattoo. And the sleeve kind of went on. We added some sacred geometry right here, if you can see, you know and then we also added fractals, like the fern, like how everything in the universe has its duality, mirroring each other at the same time and growing in two different directions, but yet literally copying each other. Um, then he repaired this tattoo for me, the she wolf, which right now really reminds me of Princess Mononoke. If you have seen Studio Ghibli movie, that's me. So Yeah, and the shading is still pending. वो हो जाएगी किसी time पे. But this is how it really looks like, and it's beautiful. And it's, I feel I've seen so many tattoos in my personal life because, apart from him really traveling, I also went to some conventions in different cities and met few people who would collect and get sleeves. But I'm telling you this, I've never really seen a sleeve like mine. And I think you would agree to that. And people come to him and tell him. You tell them. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I would get random messages
Yeah.
from people. We saw your work on Nimisha, and that's, I mean,
Yeah.
just random people just messaging me that you did that. And but this was my first sleep.
Yeah.
And back, I mean, I would. Something just popped up, so I would just share it.
Yeah.
Back in those days, I mean, I sometimes feel like a boomer in a millennial's body. So,
Yeah.
I used to make tattoos freehand. Like she said, I would draw it out, I would paint it out, I would do whatever I wanted to do on paper. And then I would stencil it, and then we will start the tattoo. So sometimes, even before you come to the studio, I've already put in 10 hours of work just to make the tattoo. And now coming to the, and I used to sort of stick to that traditional style of tattooing, where I would just draw everything, and Pinterest was not even there. Nobody would come to me with a request that अच्छा ये हमें Pinterest पे अच्छा लगा, and you just do it. I don't have I used to have biases, my biases against those things, but then I taught myself how to do it digitally, and I started using those tools. They do save time, but looking back, since you were talking about it, drawing this the joy it gave me back then doesn't happen when I'm doing it digitally. I'm just putting this image, picking up this, and like you said, you described me this piece, and I drew it out, and I mean that's something that you can't just get from digital world, and now it's AI. So
Oh my god, don't get me started on that. Like, do you like the drink though, by the way? Like,
yeah, it's nice.
is it your, do you think it's an acquired taste? Not everyone likes Bloody Mary, by the way. So, do you think
I've tried everything, and like I said, I've tried everything. Then I just switch back to my basic
right.
thing, but sometimes it's good. Why not? I enjoy tasty drinks also once in a while.
सिर्फ नशे के लिए नहीं मतलब वेरी नाइस वेरी नाइस. हाँ मतलब ब्लडी मैरी का तो ये सीन है. इससे नशे नहीं होंगे आपके, इसके उतरते हैं बेसिकली. And anyway, so we were discussing tattoos then, and the last tattoo I got from him was let me show you. You see this? Yeah. And this was one of those nights when we both are FaceTiming each other drunk. And it's 2 a.m. And I was like, यार मैंने कहा एक तो टैटू कराएंगे दोनों गन के साथ में, because we love guns. Okay, him for a different reason, I for a different reason. He has a different taste, I have a different taste. And we were just like, but we love guns, and we need to get a tattoo of guns. And मैंने कभी इसके साथ टैटू नहीं कराया है. And he says, ठीक है आजा. मैंने कहा पक्का? कहता हाँ. मैंने फ्लाइट बुक करी. And I reached, and then we had this whole plan, road trip, and like we're gonna go shoot with our friends, and that was amazing. Then but just before that, like we did tattoos, and he also got his sure. Like, he got his favorite gun. What was the name? Beretta
84 FS.
Yeah. So.
Italian.
And this one is Hanumanji in Madhuban Yard, right before. So this year I got only 2 tattoos, both by him. So yeah, these 2. This is my favorite, by the way. I don't know how to show it to you better. But yeah. This is something that keeps reminding me that Hanumanji is like looking at me and smiling and... Thanks. Yeah. There are a few more pieces that I got from him. This one is also, by the way, from him. Do you remember this?
I do.
It basically means say strong in Arabic. And oh, it was so funny. And when I was in US, I was sitting at this cafe, and so आधा tattoo visible था, ठीक है? और मैं अपने coffee पी रही हूँ, and this guy um, just comes and speaks to me in this very old, not very old, but like old guy. It's like, ooh, who's for you? And I'm just looking at him because I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, your tattoo says it's for you. And I'm like, no, 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 you're taking it wrong. Then I literally did like this. Then read the whole thing. Read the whole thing. There's like, wow, you have some amazing tattoos. And I'm like, yes, bitch. What do you expect? Yeah, that's fun. Like sometimes I end up like rejecting people because they make the first conversation with my tattoos. But sometimes I really love the way they initiate it, so that's why I just like, okay, fine, bring it on, it's okay.
Yeah, and that says something about the tattoos that you get. Like
Yeah.
That's your it's on your skin, so it says, it talks for you first.
Yeah.
That becomes a conversation starter. So I mean, whatever, like I would like to leave it here that whatever you are getting tattooed, make sure that it's something that you really connect with, and you have sat down with that thought for a while. You've given it a thought. Sometimes you can get like impulsive about it and get tattoos that you just like.
Yeah, I mean, funny stuff
But-
also works because I like
Yeah.
the sticker tattoos these days people have, which make absolute no sense. And I think I find them really cute sometimes. They suit some people. Like,
you have a Rick and Morty tattoo, and you're just sitting randomly in a bar, and you just come across somebody. You like Rick and Morty. Okay, we can connect now.
yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
So those funny tattoos are good, but
Yeah.
sometimes, matlab,
Do you have any specific questions that somebody asked you right now about tattoos and stuff? Do you want to just take your phone quick?
people keep asking me questions about tattoos, of course.
Yeah, because we did. I just put it out there on Instagram that if anybody wants to ask us any questions, please feel free to ask. Even if you want to comment below right now, like under this video, you can do it. Ask me a question or him anything about tattoo, and I will literally comment back in response to you or whatever your query after like talking to him. But yeah, I definitely say that I think when people feel confused about what to get tattooed about, or I think the answer always lies in the transitions of your life in general. And maybe you can always find something which is symbolic of it and get it. And if you feel it's too risky for you, you don't want to go for it, you have double minds about it, then don't go for it. Don't go for it. Don't do that to yourself. Yes, it can come up as or make up for a funny story later. That also works. Oh my god, oh my god, I have to share. You have to. I don't know if you remember this. So I asked him, right, about the blunders of, now as a receiver, what blunder happened with me. I'll never forget this. I have a tattoo on my back, okay? And I don't know how to show it to you guys right now, but a woman took revenge on me. You know her. Anyway, and this lady apparently got like some tattoo on her wrist, and asked her, is this artist good, in Jaipur? Can I go get a tattoo? And it's a very minimal tattoo, okay? A round sun line work and rays coming out of it, simple line work, and a moon under it, simple line work, no shading, no fucking 3D, nothing, okay? It's simple line work. And she tells me, yeah, go, he's an amazing artist. And I trust her. And I don't know what I was thinking, because she's a crazy woman. Now, of course, like, I love crazy women, but I think, God, if you're watching this, like, come on, like, I didn't deserve it. That was very evil of her to do it to me, okay? Because tattoo stays, okay? And this one stayed in a manner where it's popping out of my skin. The guy is such a fucked up artist, had no experience at all, was running a fucking studio with like zero experience of tattoo making in his goddamn some clothing store. Okay, can I just take his name? I don't. Should I take his name? I don't know. I mean, anyway, yeah. So this guy is, like, is very well known in the city as well. So whatever. And yeah, he's full confident, like he wants to do my tattoo and this, and I sit down and I'm very happy, like, yeah, I'm getting. I get up. I didn't realize what has really happened to me because जब tattoo जब नया नया होता है वो थोड़ा लगता है ऐसा इन्फ्लेम्ड सा. मुझे नहीं लगा था कि ये मेरी स्किन से बाहर आ रहा है. इट्स लिटरली engrossed on my skin, and he basically entered the third layer of my skin. You're not supposed to like enter the like like 1.5 तक जाओ यार, मतलब समझ, you get it. वो बंदे ने जो नीडल घुसाई है ना वो कलर भी बाहर आ रहा है, ठीक है. तो वो इस तरीके से अब मैं फील कर सकती हूँ कि वो है. एंड मैंने कितना कवर अप कराने की उसको कोशिश कर ली, बट वो कवर अप हो ही नहीं सकता क्योंकि वो. एंड और ये भी नहीं कि मैंने फ्री में करा है, मैंने पैसे दिए हैं. एंड उसके बाद मैं दिखाती हूँ मेरे फ्रेंड्स को, दे लाइक निमेशा कुछ गड़बड़ लग रही है. मैंने कहा क्या गड़बड़ लग रही है? क्या वो चांद टेढ़ा है यार, वो सूरज की किरणें भी टेढ़ी हैं. मैंने कहा बेसिक लाइन वर्क था. बोले तो अच्छे से देख. एंड बिलीव मी, I cried. And I will never forgive this man ever. And or her, like, because this is a harsh thing to do to someone. That was a big deal. Like, वो अब मेरी लाइफ टाइम रहेगा यार, वो ये चीज, समझ रहे हो. खैर, मैंने जितना कवर अप हो सकता था कर लिया, but it just remains as like now a feeling for me that never trust people with tattoo artist references, tattoo artists in general, जिनको आप fully trust नहीं करते हो, like that, जिस इंसान को आप fully trust नहीं करते हो. तो yeah, damn it, dude, that is one blunder that happened with me.
To avoid that situation, I would just give you some pointers.
Please.
Number one is talk to your artist, ask them everything. If you want to know how long they've been in the tattoo business for, how long have they been tattooing for, and what kind of work they do. And I mean, it's not very big in India right now, but like there was a question you were sharing fine line tattoos. Oh, yeah. So they are very handful, but a handful of artists would be able to pull that off, because it's.
Can I recommend one? Shamli.
Shamli is good. Shamli is good. Yeah. Angel
Angel is good. Hell yeah.
She's good.
Yeah.
A lot of, I mean, there are artists who are doing that. It is frowned upon in the industry because being a millennial, being a boomer in millennials' body, I also sort of try to stay away from it. I can do it. One thing is, if you are getting a fine line tattoo, it will look lighter.
Yeah.
It will you will and even if you are not feeling that, maybe people around you will point it out कि तुम्हारा tattoo fade हो गया है. नहीं, वो fade नहीं हुआ है. It's just fine line work, so it'll look light.
Yeah.
So that is one thing. Second thing is they since it's fine line, it's hard for the artist also sometimes to do it right. So maybe it will require a touch up. There's this very famous place in New York City. It's called Bang Tattoos, and it's shit expensive. All the celebrities, all the Hollywood celebrities, actors and actresses go there for their tattoos, and they still complain. It's $2,000. The starting price is $2,000. So still with that also, sometimes the tattoo, if you go through their page and their reviews and all
you
of that.
You pay for the touch-up, kya?
Touch-ups, it's up to the studio. Right. Sometimes, like I have a policy that if it's if you come back to me after 6 months, up to 6 months, it's the first retouch is free of cost, because so I'll circle back to one more thing before I finish this. So the bottom line is, look at the artist, look at their work, ask for the healed pictures. If they are good, if they're genuine, they would not refuse you to show their healed results. Healed results mean after 6 months, after 1 month, after 5 years. If we have the pictures, we'll show it to you. Uh, we like to be transparent about it if we are if we want to do it.
Right. Yeah.
Right off the bat, if you feel something is off, if you see visible dust in the studio, and if the studio is not well organized, if the artist is not taking care of the proper hygiene, run.
Yeah.
Run for your life. ठीक है. Don't go into that situation, and don't be scared. I mean, just say fuck off. You don't maintain your place. I am not getting tattooed here.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And so the thing that I wanted to circle back to was the pricing. If you and before that, I will say one more thing. So fine lines, you research, you go to the artist who you sort of see fit. For colored work, you go to another artist. For mandalas, somebody is doing a phenomenal job. You go to them, and so we pick our styles. I like doing illustrative work. I like illustrating tattoos, and I like realism also. I like couple of things. I'm good with colors. I'm good with illustrative tattoos. I hate geometrical work, so don't come to me for that. I would recommend artists if I can. So every artist will have their sort of forte.
Yeah.
I like doing portraits. I am good at painting portraits, so you come to me for that. No problem.
Yeah.
But ठीक है, you have researched your artist. You found some guy. Now, when you go to them, the last thing I would want to close at is, so bang bang, I told you 2000. For me, I will have a price set. Don't haggle when you're getting your
Yeah.
it's permanent on your skin.
Yeah.
ठीक है. If you compare it to a pair of jeans, they cost 3,500, 5,000, whatever your budget is. You won't go to the store and say कि भैया मेरा मुझे तो ये 500 में चाहिए. ठीक है. Don't do that. Save up and then go to your artist. We do it out of passion. We do it out of love. Sometimes I would say, अच्छा ठीक है, you don't have the money. It's okay. I will sort of. And you come to me with a really good idea that I want to do.
Yeah.
I would do it. I wouldn't mind 500. I wouldn't mind 1,000. I wouldn't sometimes mind 2,000 also. I will give you that discount, but save up for your tattoo and go to the right place. Don't compromise on that. I would say go to the right place for the kind of work that you're looking for. So for me as an artist, only I wanted to get some cartoon characters. Like I have a Mojo Jojo on my back, I have a Dexter, and I have a SpongeBob.
Yeah.
So I researched myself कि अच्छा, this person is doing good cartoon characters, and I went to her.
Yeah.
And I would
You wanna have some more? Oh, sorry. Gotta finish this shoot, right?
So that's it. I guess I mean that's where I would want to leave it at, and I'm also happy to answer your questions on the comment sections. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. This is the longest video I've ever shot, but I don't regret it, and I'm really enjoying this. So yes, please, I look forward to your questions. I look forward to your response, and I want to know your story with your tattoo, your inspirations, your blunders, and everything. I love the ink on me. They speak a lot to me. In fact, they have changed my life to the point where I'm so careful about my physical hygiene, emotional hygiene, mental hygiene. I can make a different video on that, by the way. So stay tuned, guys. Let's do this and let's make some bloody merry. Okay, give me a hug. Yay! Oh my god, baby. Okay. Bye.